Today I'm making Heavy's Minigun from Team Fortress 2. For this build, you'll need PVC, thin craft foam, EVA foam, white glue, hot glue, paint, a respirator mask, goggles, sponge brushes, a rotary tool, scissors, razor pens, or a box cutter. I'm basically taking my old minigun prop and redressing it like Heavy's. It's just a bunch of PVC barrels connected to a power drill. But if you want a better understanding of how to build that part, then check out my old tutorial. It's one of my first DIYs. I'm sorry the pacing is not quite up to par of the current videos, but all that information is in there. Link in the description and annotations. So turn on annotations. Cut a piece of thin craft foam for the front of the barrel. Hot glue it on, test it out. Nice. I'm using a popcorn tin for the white drum. And it's a really nice little tin, except that it's full of f***ing battery acid. This is gonna take 2 coats of paint, so I did one now. I cut a section of thicker EVA foam for the back of that big old drum magazine. Cut off the puzzle pieces. Glue the ends together to make a band. Cut a narrow strip for the side of the white canister. I don't know why I didn't use the black foam for this. I mean, I really don't know what I was thinking. Trace and cut out a circle for the end, and several more foam core circles for ribbing, you know, and internal support and all that. Cut those out, glue them in place, and then glue the white can on top of the assembly. Attach bolts to the strip of foam. Use scrap foam and cardstock to make all the mechanical protrusions. That's an interesting word. Why did I write it like that? I'm sealing this glue before I paint it. I didn't do that when I originally built the prop, and the paint job didn't come out so good, so yeah, I'm doing it right this time around. I'm doing this as I work because some areas only need like 4 or 5 layers of glue, and some need a lot more. I removed and reattached certain parts in order to make it more closely resemble the gun in the game. Attach all the support struts. They're super important, so don't leave any of those out. Build this box on the side. I'm using scrap PVC for the pipe beneath the drum. Assemble that pipe and attach it with foam and hot glue. Those spacers are temporary, it's just to hold it in place while the glue is setting. This is slightly different from how it is in the game. Sometimes you gotta make concessions based on what's more practical. Make these knobs and attach them to the side. I got some pipe insulation and attached it to the handle grip. Build up the trigger handle with foam or wood. Okay, so here's where I'm taking a dramatic departure from the game. There's no way to accurately recreate the handle trigger from the game without dismantling the drill and rewiring the whole thing. I could do this, but then I would have to take apart the entire gun, in which case I might as well just start from scratch. I'm not saying don't make it accurate, I'm just saying this is how I did it, and you can build it however you want to. I added switches to the back. I didn't coat those or the cowling on the end of the barrel in glue, because if I did, they'd be likely to break off. Just those areas at the very back and very front of the gun are the most likely to hit something, and you know, the glue solidifies stuff, but when it's a really thin piece of foam, you're just asking for trouble. I painted the gun with both acrylic and spray paint. I did a second coat of white acrylic on the drum. You remember how I said I was going to do that before, and now I'm doing it? Yeah. I'm putting silver highlights on this by smearing silver spray paint on all the edges, hence the mask. Normally I use Rub and Buff wax metallic finish for this, but I'm not right now. And there you go, Heavy's Minigun, Sasha. Nice. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this tutorial, then you can subscribe and hit send me updates so that you can see when I post new videos. And you can support me on Patreon, which is how I get funding for prop materials and to make films. You can also check out similar tutorials to this one right here. Oh hey, so I couldn't edit this for a little while, so I was posting pictures of, you know, the props I'm building and stuff on my Instagram. So yeah, if you want some behind the scenes stuff,